Hey folks, Dan with you again. I mentioned something in my last video, just in passing, and I thought, well, you know what? I'll go ahead and we'll create that one for today, and we'll do that video this morning. Back when I was 18 years old, I enjoyed a good game of gentlemen's billiards. Some people call that playing pool. I called it a hustle. Now, you got to understand, when I was 5 years old, my dad this was back in 65, so nobody thought anything about it. My dad would take me with him to a little tavern down the street there in town, and while he drank beer and smoked cigarettes and whatever else he was doing, talking to folks, the lady behind the bar gave me a 7-Up and a Hershey bar to keep me quiet, so Daddy would stay longer, spend more money. And eventually I made my way over to this neat looking table they had that was 6 foot long, had holes in it, and had balls on top of it and sticks. And I learned, over the years, I learned to play pool. I started out there. Then when I was 9, I broke my leg, and when I got out of the hospital, Daddy had bought me a pool table and put it in our living room. And we had a big living room, so it would fit. And I kept practicing and going with it. And by the time I was 18 and going off to Kilgore Jr. College, I was pretty handy with that pool cue. And matter of fact, I had a couple of custom cues that I had bought that I like to carry at least one of those with me at all times, because you never know when the hustle was going to break out. And I like to break them out. So, I played pool at the Student Union building. Now, the sign up over the pool table said, "No gambling." Anyway, we played on the down low for $1 a game, or $5 a game, whatever. And it was not uncommon for me to make $50 or $60 in a day. Of course, that didn't leave much time for going to class, especially since I was going to get my domino playing in too. So my grades, let's just say, suffered. We'll leave it at that. And anyway, that came back years later when I decided to go back to college. That came back to haunt me. But anyway, I did play a little pool, hustled a little bit. I was very good. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna brag, I just was. And I learned a lot of things. I learned some stuff from guys that were playing up there. There was one guy in particular who I would never play for money. He was a little short, blonde-headed, skinny cowboy kid from Hallsville, Texas, and that dude was amazing. He showed me trick shots and things, and that's another deal, trick shots. You know, my dad told me when I was a young man, never bet on the other man's game. Luckily, a lot of kids that were playing never heard that saying, because I would take their money. You couldn't do it on the same person more than once, but I would set the shot up and, say, okay, like I had one trick shot that I would set up the 4 balls side by side, just a little bit off of straight there where they would do what I wanted to do. And I'd take the cue ball and I'd shoot it into the middle of them and make all 4 balls, and I could tell you what pockets they were going to go to. And that was a good one, because you could definitely make money on that. And, when a guy tells you, "I'm going to make all 4 of these on one shot," now, already you should be thinking, if he can do that, he's got to be good. But then, if he tells you further, this ball will go here in this pocket, this one will go to this pocket, and these 2 are going to these 2 pockets, that's a red flag, folks. Stay clear. He knows what he's doing. And I knew what I was doing. And anyway, didn't have to have I had a job, but I wasn't too worried about how many hours I got back then, because doggone it, I was making money anyway. I was making more hustling pool every day than I ever was working that job. Anyway, that was the deal I mentioned yesterday in passing on that video about playing pool and stuff. Listen, a word of caution. Never bet on the other man's game. Hey, y'all have a great day. I'm going to. I'm going to make another video sometime today to go for tomorrow. How about that? Just keep them coming, huh? Y'all put me a like and a thumbs up and a comment if you would. And please subscribe. I need subscribers. I'm trying to get to 100 by the end of April.